Good afternoon, and welcome back to another episode of A Marine and a Schoolie. We are at the floor, and I am saying we are at the floor. We got the buffer out there on the back of the truck because we just a couple old men. We got to get this crud off the floor, and so of course, work smarter, not harder. So we just got a buffer and. Got some big old sanding pads, and we're gonna go to town on this thing. And even took an extra step and got one with a vacuum suction on it, so we don't have rust all over us and all over the place. But today's episode, like I said, is gonna consist of us sanding the floor, and then we've got our crud cleaner that we're gonna put down to scrub it and try to get it as clean as possible. Make sure we're as low as we can possibly get to this rust. And then from there, we just gotta wait till it's completely dry, and then we'll come in and put the rust converter on, and then the Rust-Oleum, and the floor will be done. And then we'll be ready to move up to the ceiling and start putting the planks across the top, start getting ready to put insulation in. So today, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little bit of a story. Let's see, we got through Cali, Namak Geiger. I was an instructor. By this time, we had 2 kids now, and I was teaching the Marine Corps combat training to the non-infantry guys and girls. Well, guys, and then about 3 months in. I was selected as one of the instructors that was going to train the females, because they were now going to start making females go through the Marine combat training, which they hadn't been doing before because they were not combat MOS. So, but they decided they wanted to send females through Marine combat training. But of course, we needed some special training in order for us to train female students. And also, I got 3 female instructors. I think I can remember Serrano, Domain, and Fleming. Those are my, and also Logue, Staff Sergeant Logue. So while I was training the young Marines that were coming out of boot camp for combat training, I was also training my female instructors to learn the same things that I was teaching so they could start teaching. And subsequently, a great group. My buddy McDuffie ended up coming over and joining us, and we had Staff Sergeant Thompson was our platoon sergeant, and it was a great time. Like I said, it was a monumental time in the Marine Corps that females were now going through Marine combat training, which they didn't do before. And then, as you know, today Marine females are in combat. They're in combat units. Some of them even commanding combat units. So. It's a great deal, and like I said, that time at Geiger was great. I went from training them, then I ended up going to 2nd Battalion, 6th Marines, because they needed a Sergeant 0341 Mortarman to go on a deployment to Okinawa, and so I did that. And then we got back from the deployment, and I ended up going straight back to Geiger, but now I was training my 0341 young Marines to be Mortarmen, and that was a great time too. So during that time, it was pretty great. Met my guy Restivo, China Tomby. Who else was over there? Aguilar. If any of y'all can think of it that's watching that remembers Geiger, hit me back. But those are just some of the guys that I worked with. But it was great. We came up with a whole system, a whole new system of training. And at one point, we were only actually working maybe 14 days out of an entire month, which gave us a chance to rest and relax and then kick that next class. So that takes us to about year 9, and then that's when I got my orders to go to Hawaii to 2-3. Yeah, 2-3. And So that's where I actually first bought a motorcycle and started riding a motorcycle. And unfortunately, this is the same time, before the year was up, is when September 11th happened. That was my anniversary. I joined the Marine Corps on September 11th, 1991. And so at that time in the Marine Corps, on your Marine Corps anniversary, they would give you the day off for your anniversary. So I was in the bed, just relaxing. And when I woke up, the TV was on and planes were flying into the towers. And I thought it was a TV show, of course, but then my phone rang immediately, telling me to grab my gear and get up on the base. So that's when I knew it was real. So we'll hold it up right there. And like I said, we got the plan for the day. Thank you for watching. Thank you again for subscribing and joining us on this journey. And again, like, subscribe. Marine Inner Schooling, Semper Fi.